What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, check this out, man. Caleb Williams has a second NIL deal. I don't think I've heard of any player yet at this particular point with the NIL, whether it's Bryce Young, whoever. I don't think I've heard of any player having two NIL deals, man. Do you understand? This is what Jimbo Fisher, the whole Jimbo Fisher, Nick Saban, Lane Kiffin. If you guys recall over the weekend after the final results came in with the recruiting class, Texas A&M has the best class of all time. I mean, the best class of all time. How do you get the best class of all time? It's only one way to possibly do that, especially when you haven't been on top of recruiting ever like this. You know, you might, okay, you can understand it if maybe Alabama had it, maybe Georgia, even USC, because USC's had #1 classes in the past. But you talk about Texas A&M had the best class of all time, and as a result, you get people from his own conference, coaches from his own conference, kind of not feeling what's going on, and it's really kind of hypocritical. I told you guys before in the video before that this NIL transfer portal thing is really it's going to change the whole landscape of college football like forever. And I'm really wondering like how long you guys. First of all, I need you guys to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. But I need you guys to tell me in the comment sections, do you think which one will possibly go out first? I don't think the NIL, because once they make a ruling like that, I think they have to stick with it. There's no way. I don't think you can go back. But the transfer portal, I think it's a great possibility. And if it was if not up to me, because at this point the transfer portal is really helping us out. But I do see the transfer portal. You guys tell me in the comment section. Do you think the transfer portal, some adjustments will be made? Now, I will say this as it relates to the transfer portal, because the new signing period, which is December 15th, then you got another one in February. So I could see some changes possibly happening. You guys tell me what you think. I could see some changes possibly happening, maybe with moving it back to, moving it from where it's at December, from moving it to maybe August, the first signing period, and then giving up, because you got teams that are still playing like bowl games and stuff. You got teams that are still playing, the New Year's Six, preparing themselves for the New Year's Six bowl, and so it's kind of hard. You're trying to maintain recruiting focus. You're trying to maintain classroom work, finals, and then you're trying to maintain all this other stuff with signing a class. And then it's like, I don't know if you guys realize it, but this February 6th, was it? Last week? No, February 2nd, rather. Last week when the signing period took place, the other second signing period, I mean, it wasn't that many people that even really, it wasn't a whole lot of people left on the table. You know what I'm saying? Because, it was, December 15th was like, boom, that was like a major one. And then, a lot of people made commitments at the Army All-American game or whatever, so you kind of knew what was going on with that. So it really wasn't a big splash for just a whole lot of teams. You really didn't see a whole lot, especially even with USC. But we've already, like I said, signed, 7 and 8 players. And let me tell you this, too. Do not look at, because, they, like I said before, 24/7 Sports, they want to continue to play these games. Do not look at the rankings that they have. If they combine it like they're supposed to, put all the rankings together like they said they were going to do, our class is up there. And I read where it says that they got us ranked at really number 9, but they have us ranked at number 65 based on our numbers. Man, it's not. Either combine them or not, but it's combined. So listen, if USC fans, if you happen to see the numbers, don't worry about it, because they only got 8 recruits in there for us, opposed to everybody else's 20-something, and we actually got like 21 recruits altogether. The #1 quarterback in the country. You got the 5-star Mario Williams, along with all the other transfer portal players. All those players, and the ironic thing about it is you got people like Mario Williams, Caleb Williams. All those guys they were just freshmen last year. So it's really like we signed brand new players that just came in. But they got major 1-year experience, but they got major experience, and they're the best of those players. So look, let's get back to this transfer portal thing. So I see them possibly changing the transfer portal for the simple fact that I can't see where it's going to kind of conflict with the December signing period, and I just think they're gonna have to make some adjustments there. Now, do I think they should have the transfer portal? Yeah, I think you should be able to. I mean, because I feel like if coaches can switch, guess what? I think players should be able to switch. If coaches can get new deals, if coaches can drop it real quick and move out, I think players should be able to do the same thing. Why should they be held to a certain thing? And then not only that, things change in people's lives, whether it be death in family or whether it be situations going on with family. Maybe somebody wants to be close, So I mean, now I do agree with the aspect of it of maybe transfer portal being able to use it just one time. I don't think you just be able to bounce around. I mean, because you look at it now, like JT Daniels, even Bro McCoy, but you look at JT Daniels. JT Daniels is with, he was with us at USC. Then he transferred over to Georgia. Now he's back in the transfer portal. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like, man, come on, man. I mean, at some point you gotta be able to compete, man. I mean, you can't run all your life from everything. I understand situations and circumstances, but at some point, maybe you just not the guy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you just not that guy that you think you are. So, but however, Bro McCoy, his situation is a little bit different because I'm not sure if he was actually reinstated, but I think if he was reinstated, because it was some type of sexual assault case or battery case, and he never ended up coming back. But initially he was committed to USC. Then he transferred after committing to us. Then he transfers to Texas. And then after transferring to Texas, he then comes back to USC. Now he's getting ready to, I don't know where he's going. He's about to go somewhere. So I mean, that's a lot of movement. I mean, if you're not reinstated, I get it. I understand it. If you're not reinstated, I get it. I totally understand it. You got to bounce. But all this bouncing around just 3 and 4 times, I don't agree with that. You guys tell me in the comment section what you think. Do you agree with multiple transfer portals opportunities for players? Let me know, because I think maybe once if the situation ain't right, you felt like it was not a good fit, the initial move, okay, cool, I'm with it. But to just keep bouncing around over and over again, that's kind of like crazy. So you got the transfer portal, and then you got the NIL deal. So now you got Jimbo Fisher. We want to talk about Caleb Williams, though. I want to talk about his. But you got Jimbo Fisher now going on this little rant. He went on a little rant. Texas A&M coach Jimbo Fisher, he went on a little rant basically talking about the Alabama coach Nick Saban, and then talking about Coach Lane Kiffin. And you got those two over there complaining now. And let me tell you something, man. I'm going to tell you something. Before the NIL deal was ever even present, we all know. How do you think? Remember Hugh Freeze? Ole Miss coach now is Lane Kiffin. But you remember Hugh Freeze? I think they had number one player overall, but they recruited classes way up there. Ole Miss coach Hugh Freeze. They had that Robert Condici, and everybody was kind of speculating at that point. Allegedly, everybody was speculating at that point, like, how did he get this type of class? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Everybody knows what was taking place. Before the NIL deal was even established, everybody knows what was happening with money under the table. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because it really doesn't make any sense for like some of these players, to go to places that like a LSU. You got a superstar at LSU. That's just a superstar in Louisiana. That's just a baller. And you telling me he gonna go to Alabama? I mean, okay, yeah. I mean, you still playing against top competition. LSU still is a quality school, but you find a little suspect things, and people, man, it's been told they got the McDonald bags. They give the money under the table type stuff. But you got Jimbo Fisher going on this rant with against Nick Saban, and Nick Saban and them, man. I'm not gonna mention a whole lot of names. I mean, I know some people. I've known people that play, for Alabama, and I know some things, but I can't put it allegedly. But it's been things that happen all throughout the years. always has been like that, always will be. And most of the time, those schools were controlled by basically, well, the money was controlled by basically those boosters. And I guess even now, because Texas A&M, I guess because even the fact that they even have it legal now, NIL, now you can just, the boosters for Texas A&M, and it's always been said, like Texas A&M, them schools have some. Those schools, USC too. Those schools, all those schools, they have a mass amount of money, but they were willing to put it all out on the line this year to really put it to have the #1 class overall. What? They put that thing all on the line, and so the #1 class overall, but then the #1 class period. You know what I'm saying? So you tell me, like, share, subscribe, but I want to know in the comment section what you think. Do you think that number one, do you think that the NIL right now, it should be a limit to it? It should be, it should be a level that you reach to kind of keep things fair. Because let's keep it real. This NIL, you're gonna have schools, especially like Texas A&M, like Texas, like USC. And we're about to talk about this right now because this NIL action has a lot to do with where Caleb Williams is as well. Do you think these schools that have these markets, certain type of cities, is going to start surpassing some of these, even though they're giants of schools like Bama and things of that nature, Ole Miss and stuff like that? But do you think that some of these schools are going to start pulling away with the NIL money because of all the different boosters and then all the different types of things that they have within these cities? Like, Caleb Williams just hit the jackpot, bro. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Caleb Williams just hit the jackpot. Not only did he get an NIL deal from Beach by Dre, what other place could you? Hey, isn't that fitting though to get a NIL deal from Beach by Dre? Man, you coming to Cali, man? You might as well come on and get the beach then, right, baby? You know what I'm saying? It's go time, Caleb. We already told you it's go time with Caleb. So check this out. And so not only does he get the beach deal, which is totally fitting for him, I just read he's getting, check this out. Let me read this to you real quick. I just read he's getting an NIL deal from this. It's a grooming brand. It's a grooming brand called Faculty. And it says, since his move was made to Southern California, Williams is set to become a part owner of the brand, appearing in ad campaigns, collaborations, and revenue partnership. This dude, man, listen. This dude is about to be a multi-millionaire. He's not only becoming with the Beats by Dre, not only having a one NIL deal, but this guy's becoming a part owner before he even gets out of college, bro. Like, this man is about to really be rich, and he's about to be part owner. You giving him, you showing him that much love now. He's getting part owner, but see, Southern California has so much like that to offer kids. And that's why I'm trying to tell you, that's why I believe some way, somehow, they're going to try to, I believe this with all my heart. I believe that they're going to try to put a block, not a block, but a limit on it. Schools like Texas A&M and schools like USC. Do you see why? Caleb Williams, not only did he come to USC because he's going to be with Lincoln Riley, but man, you came to Los Angeles. You got he could probably have 3, 4, 5. No telling who wants to connect with him. He's the biggest thing in football right now. The man only played half a season last year. Half a season. And he still had 1,900 yards. Everybody see the superstar power, status on this dude right now. So now they're trying to take advantage of him before he even gets to the league. So now it's like, man, people start seeing this. When they hear this, when they hear the fact that this guy has another NIL deal, oh my God. This is about to wake up so many people. This is about to wake up so many players. They're going to say, wait a minute, man. I can move to Cali. I can get 2 NIL deals if I'm a superstar. Baby, it's go time. I tried to tell you guys. I said, it's go time. I said, see, only thing that needed to happen was, number one, was Lincoln Riley coming to University of Southern California. That right there changed the game. Once that happened, once we got Caleb Williams, and all it had to do was get one person to get these 2 deals like this, now the game is over. Like, it's over. Like, hey, I don't even know when it's going to go back. It's not going to go back to the way it used to be. I'm telling you, it's not going to go back to the way it used to be. Caleb Williams has changed it for us completely. And I believe it had to be a player of his superstar status. Did you see some of the games he did in the Red River rivalry? I mean, even against Oregon, some of the games, I mean, man, listen to me, man. And not only that, man, let's just talk about his ability. I was watching some film on him the other day. And, man, I'm telling you, not only does he have a cannon, but this guy, I want you guys to think about this because I was thinking about this. I was on the field. I was looking at his movement on the field, how he was shifting, how he was, he was getting ready to throw, but then he would spin out of it and he run. I mean, the guy got some wheels, man. Caleb Williams got some wheels. But I want to ask you USC fans this. This is hypothetically speaking. Do you think if Caleb Williams, because I was looking at him yesterday, he was escaping a lot of things in the pocket. I mean, a lot of pass rush. He was escaping. So do you think if we had somebody like that last year with the talent that we had, because we did have talent, and I think everybody knows that momentum is everything, and you cannot keep your defense on the field forever, man. I mean, if you keep having these 3 and outs, keeping the defense on the field is going to wear the defense out. The morale is going to be down. They're going to get tired. They're going to get, so it's like, man, but if we have somebody on the field that's just constantly wearing their defense out by running, those big defensive linemen, they're going to be tired of running after this guy. But then he's running, he's throwing, he's running, he's throwing. We don't know what he's doing. We don't know. So it's like, this guy is a game changer, man. And so I seen today also that they had him, either third or fourth best to win the Heisman odds. They had Bryce Young. I think they had him third or fourth. They had him up there, but he's in there for the Heisman, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I think he's gonna win the Heisman. I really think he's gonna win the Heisman. So look, man, give me some feedback. You guys give me some feedback. Let me know if the transfer portal, if you think it needs to be moved back. I just want to see in your comment section, and then let me know as far as the NIL if they're gonna put a limit on it, like a cap, if they're gonna put a limit on it, because right now this thing's going absolutely crazy. It's like free agency on steroids right now in college football, man. And we literally were able to land the best player in the free agency this year, and thank God for it right now, so let me know what you think, man. Like, share, subscribe, and then as well as Jimbo Fisher yelling back at Nick Saban and Lane Kiffin about the NIL situation. Like, share, subscribe. God bless you guys. Have a good one.